Hi guys, let's look at the second part of the video of exercise 6F. So let's look at this question. Let me just write this is exercise 6F. Okay, let's look at the question. In an exam, the ratio of pass to fail was 4:1. Okay, so let number of pass is equal to X and let number of fail be equal to Y. So total number of students, total number of students who appeared would be equal to number of students who passed plus number of students who failed, which is X plus 5. That's what we need to calculate, number of students who appeared for the exam, which is X plus Y. Next, the first ratio is given as pass upon fail as 4:1, which means X upon Y is equal to 4:1, which means X is equal to 4Y, which means X minus 4Y is equal to 0. That's our first equation. Let's read the question, the second part of it. So it says, had 30 less appeared. So now this is the next case. In this case, total number of students who appeared, that's 30 less than the original, which means originally X plus Y appeared, now 30 less are appearing. Yes, that's correct. Next, it says and 20 less passed. So new number of pass students. So originally X passed, this time 20 less are passing. So X minus 20 is the number of people who passed. Next, the ratio of pass to fail would have been 5:1, which means we still need to calculate the number of people who failed. This is basically a part to total ratio or a part to part ratio, fail or pass to fail, right? Pass to fail, we have a total number here. So let's look at the total number of students who would have failed. So new number of failed students would be equal to total minus pass. How many total students are there? X plus Y minus 30 minus pass is X minus 20. Let's open the bracket. X plus Y minus 30 minus X plus 20. So that's Y minus 30 plus 20, which is Y minus 10. So that's the total number of failures in the second case. The ratio now is pass, which is X minus 20 upon fail, which is Y minus 10, and that's given equal to 5 upon 1. Let's cross multiply. So X minus 20 is equal to 5Y minus 50. Yes, X minus 20 is equal to 5Y minus 50. So what we have now is, let me just erase this here. Okay, so what we have is X minus 5Y is equal to negative 50 plus 20, which is negative 30. So that's our second equation. So X minus 4Y is equal to 0 and X minus 5Y is equal to negative 30. I notice that the value of or the coefficient of X is already equal. So let's subtract them. So X minus 4Y is equal to 0. X minus 5Y is equal to negative 30. When I subtract, the sign will change. So this would become X minus X goes 0. Negative 4Y plus 5Y, that's Y is equal to 30. So the number of students who failed is 30. So put Y is equal to 30 in, let's say, equation 1. And we have X minus 120 is equal to 0. X is equal to 120. So the total number of people or students who passed is 120, people who failed is 30. Let's read the question. Find the number of students who appeared for the exam. Therefore, total number of students is equal to X plus Y, which is equal to 30 plus 120, which is equal to 150. So a total of 150 students appeared for the exam, out of which 30 passed and 40 failed. Brilliant. So you can put a star on this question, small star, very interesting question. Let's look at the next one. The next one that we do is question number 8. It says 1250 people went to see a circus show. Each adult paid 75, child paid 25. Find number of adults and number of children. So let number of adults is equal to X and number of children is equal to Y. So these are the two assumptions that we've made. It says total of 1250 people went, which means X plus Y is equal to 1250. That's our first equation. Next, each adult paid rupees 75, which means 75 multiplied with X plus 25 is what the children paid. So 25 multiplied with Y is the total money that they collected, which is 61,250. Let's divide this by 25 to get a simpler number, and we will be able to equate the coefficient of Y as well with equation 1. So 75 divided by 25, that's 3x. 25 divided by 25, that's 1, so that's Y. 61,250 divided by 25, so that's 25 into 250, that's 112, which means 400, so that's 125, which is 5 with a 0. So that's our second equation. So we have two equations, x plus y is equal to 1250 and 3x plus y is equal to 2450. Let's subtract them. So 3x plus y is equal to 2450, x plus y is equal to 1250. When I subtract, the signs change. So this becomes 3x minus 2x, that's 3x minus x, that's 2x. Y minus y gets cancelled. 2450 minus 1250 is 0. 5 minus 5 0. 4 minus 2 2. 2 minus 1 1. Therefore x is equal to 600. Now put x is equal to 600 in equation 1 and we get 600 plus y is equal to 1250, which means y is equal to 650. So that's our answer. Number of adults is 600. Therefore, number of adults is equal to 600 and number of children is equal to 650. That's our final answer. Brilliant. Let's look at the next question. The next question that we do is question number 9. It says two articles A and B are sold for 1161, making 5% profit on A and 7% profit on B. Okay, if these two articles are sold for 1165, a profit of 7% is made on A and profit of 5% is made on B. Also, the profit gets reversed. Find the cost price of each article. Okay, let CP of A be rupees X and let CP of B be equal to rupees Y. So since we are making a profit percent, which means SP of A, or let's write it case 1. So we talk about first case, right? So case 1, SP of A is equal to CP of A plus 5% of CP. In this case, X plus 5 upon 100 into X, which means 105 upon 100X, which is equal to 1.05X. Similarly, SP of B in this case is 7% extra, which means 1.07Y. I hope you got this logic. I showed it for the first SP. I'm not showing it the calculation for the second one. So the relationship given is SP of A, which is 1.05X, plus SP of B, which is 1.07Y, is equal to 1167. That's our first equation. Yes, that's fine. Now let's look at case 2. In case 2, SP of A is making a profit of 7%, which means this is 1.07x, and SP of B now is making 5% profit, which means 1.05y. And the relationship given is 1.07x plus 1.05y is equal to 1165. That's our second equation. So we can multiply both of them with 1.05 and 1.07, whichever way, so that we equate coefficient. Otherwise, if you remember, in case coefficient of x of equation 1 is equal to coefficient of y of equation 2, and coefficient of y of equation 1 is equal to coefficient of x of equation 2, then you can add these two equations and subtract. Let's see what we get. So 1.05x plus 1.07y is equal to 1167, and 1.07x plus 1.05y is equal to 1165. Let's add them first. So this is 2.12x plus 2.12y is equal to 7 plus 5, 12, 12 plus 1, 13. This is 3, this is 2. That's our equation. Let's divide both sides by 2.12 and we get x plus y is equal to 2.12. That will be 1. Next will be 1 again. Yes, with 2 zeros. That's correct. 1100. That's our equation number 3. Next time, let's subtract it. So this is 1.05x plus 1.07y is equal to 1167. 1.07x plus 1.05y is equal to 1165. Let's subtract. And the sign of all numbers change. So this is negative 0.02x plus 0.02y is equal to 2. Let's divide both sides by 0.02 and we have our next equation, negative x plus y is equal to 1 with 2 zeros. That's 100. So that gives us our next simple equation, which is equation number 4. Let's solve them now. So x plus y is equal to 1100, negative x plus y is equal to 100. Adding them, we get 2y is equal to 1200, which means y is equal to 600. So that's the value of y. Put y is equal to 600 in equation number 3 and we get x is equal to 500. Let's read the question. Find CP of each article. So CP of A, which is equal to X, is rupees 500, and CP of B, which is equal to Y, is equal to rupees 600. Very interesting question. You could put a star, small star on this question. Good, let's look at the last question of this exercise that I do with you, which is question number 10. Pooja and Ritu can do a piece of work in 17 1/7 days. If 1 day's work of Pooja is equal to 3/4 1 day work of Ritu, find in how many days each will be able to do work alone. So basically work time equation. So let Pooja alone finish the work in X days. Okay, and Ritu alone finish in Y days. So we've taken our two variables. Next, let's calculate 1 day work of each Pooja and Ritu. So 1 day's work of Pooja is equal to 1 by x. Yeah, that's fine. She takes x days to finish one work, which means in 1 day she does 1 into 1 upon x. So that's 1 upon x, basic unitary method. Next, 1 day's work of Ritu by same logic is 1 upon y. So the relationship given is 1 day's work of Pooja is equal to 3/4 1 day work of Ritu, which means 1 upon x is equal to 3/4 times the work of Ritu, which is 1 upon y, which means our relationship now is 1 upon x is equal to 3/4 y. Let's leave this equation as is now. Let's see if we'll need to cross multiply and move further. Good. Another piece of information given is they together can do the work in 17 1/7 days. So, which means 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to 1 upon 17 1/7. Now that's correct because if they can, in 17 1 by 7 days, they can finish one work, which means in one day they can finish 1 into 1 upon 17 1 by 7. Basic unitary method, which is what I have applied. So 1 day's work of both of them put together is equal to 1 upon 17 1 by 7. Let's see what this gives us. So this would be 1 upon x plus 1 upon y is equal to 7 upon, that's 17 into 7, 70, 49, 119, 120. So this is 1 upon x plus 1 upon y is equal to 7 upon 120. That's our second equation. Now this is like the exercise where we can reduce them into linear equations. So let 1 upon x is equal to a and 1 upon y is equal to b. So our first equation changes to a is equal to 3 by 4b, which means 4a minus 3b is equal to 0. Let's call this equation number 3. 4a minus 3b is equal to 0. Next, our equation 2 changes to 1 upon x, which is a, plus 1 upon y, which is b, is equal to 7 upon 120. Cross multiplying, we get 120a plus 120b is equal to 7. That's our equation number 4. So now we have two equations in a and b. We need to solve them. So if I equate the coefficient of b, which means I'll have to multiply this with 40. So let's multiply equation number. Let me rewrite this. So multiply this with 40. So what we get is 40 into 4, 160a, minus 40 into 3, that's 120b is equal to 0. And the other equation is 120a plus 120b is equal to 7. 120b and negative 120b gets cancelled, and we have 280a is equal to 7, which means a is equal to 7 upon 280, which is equal to 1 upon 40. So a is equal to 1 upon 40. Put a is equal to 1 upon 40, let's say in equation 1. Equation 1 as in this case equation 3, sorry, right? So equation 3, which is 4 into 1 upon 40 minus 3b is equal to 0, which means 1 upon 10 is equal to 3b, which means b is equal to 1 upon 30. So we've got the value of a and b. We will need to calculate the value of x and y. So 1 upon x is equal to a is equal to 1 upon 40, which means x is equal to 40. Similarly, 1 upon y is equal to b is equal to 1 upon 30, which means b is equal to 30. So find in how many days each will do the work alone. Therefore, Pooja does work alone in 40 days and Ritu does work alone in 30 days. Very interesting question. Again, you can put a small star on this question. I have marked a couple of homework questions. Question 247. Thank you so much. Take care. Be safe. I'll see you with the next video. If you have any questions or queries, feel free to write into me. Bye-bye.